on.
And you don't need to know how to surf. So why you boys talking about my way? I'm too wavy. It's a blast and the mummies wanna hang out. PVT location like a trap house.
Yo man, thanks for tuning in again, man. And if this is your first time at the show, please subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, you know you're still with your host JE_F. I'll come to my way. To that being joined by Titus, but you can call him Ty. Let's see. So my dog, every time a person comes to the show, I introduce them. I tell people what they do. Okay. But I'm going to give you this moment to actually introduce yourself.
Pressure.
Come on, man.
Wow. Okay. What I do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a content creator, I think, before anything else.
Most definitely.
I'm a content creator. I'm a dancer. I am studying acting. I'm doing my third year at the Gauteng University of Technology.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Shut up.
We are the future thespians. So I'm doing acting as well, and I think I'm an artist. Just to round it off, I always tell people that everything that I do has art inside it. So I think I regard myself as an artist.
So how do you pronounce your surname, dog?
M-O-K-O-U. How do I pronounce it? Mokou.
Mokou.
Hey.
Oh, I'm bad with reading it. Just by the, I don't know if you know one of those. Yeah.
Mokou.
Mokou.
Yeah.
So tell me, dog. Where are you from originally?
Originally from Polokwane, but I was born in Tembisa. So this is something that people don't really know. I was born in Tembisa, but bred in Limpopo. Yeah. So my hometown is the Shirho. My mom's place is Lituli, and I did most of my things there. You know, my childhood, my primary, my high school, everything. I did it in Limpopo.
So now we are in Gauteng. I meet you in Gauteng. I'm not from Gauteng too, man. Not busy, you just Gauteng, my dog.
Yeah, a lot. I think we come here for one common thing, which is the gold. Where is the gold? We've been looking for it.
For sure, man.
I came here for school, but I thought I was just here for school. You know, when you come here, like, okay, I'm just going to do a podcast then. And then I got introduced to the world of freelancing, which is the radio things that I do. I do radio as well.
We'll get into that,
yeah. That is actually my first love. Before the content before then.
That's why I said introduce yourself, because I know you're a radio presenter.
Yeah. I forgot that as how dare me.
It's true. But that's the news, guys. So nice being you.
Yeah, but I came here for school, and then I got introduced to freelancing. I started doing radio after radio, started knowing more about content creation, and I didn't know that you can actually make money through content creation. So I think when people ask me, what are you doing in Gauteng? I'm schooling at the same time I'm freelancing. I'm doing other things, you know, gigging, doing events, and yeah, a lot.
For sure. So my dog, what was your high school?
High school? Murule, yeah.
So tell me the difference between where you come from and coming to Gauteng. What's the difference, man? From lifestyle to beliefs to area, what's the difference?
Not a lot of difference. But I think not a lot. I feel like I'm at home, but at the same time you can feel there's a slight difference, you know. I think the difference is the fact that here you are exposed to a lot of opportunities, especially when it comes to what I'm doing, you know, acting, content creation, stuff like that. When you are back home in Limpopo, there are opportunities, but they're not as much as in Pretoria. You know, fine, you are good with acting. Then what? What happens?
Yeah, then what?
Then what? You get an audition. They say, okay, you need to be in Joburg by tomorrow at this time. You know, you don't get a lot of opportunities.
So, but tell me, would you think it would be different if a person from Gauteng goes to Limpopo?
Definitely.
Get opportunities. That's what I'm saying. Why is that, though? Why is that?
I don't know.
Why is that, though?
I don't know. I think it's a mentality thing. I think it's just in the mind, you know. Every time when one goes to a different province or different country, we're already, like, I think we it's a anticipation. You're already anticipating that the place is going to be different. But if you go with a clear mind and you be like, okay, it's like home. It's the same. I feel like you will not find a lot of difference, but there will be differences somewhere.
For sure,
There's
for sure.
no way.
Yeah, but dog, you came here for content creation.
Yes.
Content creation, my dog.
Yes.
But wait, dog, radio, it's dancing, it's radio, it's TikTok, it's what else? Acting.
Yes.
Which one comes first?
Definitely radio.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. Like at the peak, literally the radio.
Okay, when do you start with radio?
Radio. So I started before coming to Pretoria.
Oh,
right?
and
way before. I see people Bampana Kileko, the GTFM, they think that.
Hey, what's way before? How old are you, dog?
Way
Come on.
I'm old enough.
That's way before, dog.
I'm old enough. Okay, how old am I? I'm 24. Yeah, I'm 25.
For sure.
So, okay, I think I'll 2K. You know?
Hey man, but you're close. You are very. You are very.
I was about to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what was the question again?
What was
how did they come? So
yeah, how did they come?
Yeah. It's radio, and radio I did it before coming to Pretoria. I used to work at this web station that was called Motion Sense HD. That was actually my first radio gig.
How old were you at that time?
Oh, how old was I? 19, 20.
Okay.
19, 20, somewhere there.
So you go to the radio station, you approach, or what do you do to get in there?
To get in there, good question. There were auditions actually. I remember I auditioned for 2 things in one day. There was auditions for Motion Sense HD and auditions for Limpopo TV. And I auditioned for both, but didn't get both, of course. I got the one for radio, not TV presenting.
Okay.
So I was like, maybe I'm ugly for the screen.
Who knows? Yeah, for
I was
sure.
like, maybe they don't want me on the screen, so I'll just do radio. So I got a call back from Motion Sense, and I worked there for like a year and a half. That's why I actually got my foundation of what radio is. You know, how the radio works, how jingle works, how the producer talks to you guys.
That's so interesting. I think we would not know how radio works, man. Would you please tell us, man?
How
tell us more,
works?
dog. Yeah.
Okay.
Tell us more.
So I hate this compliment that people give people all the time and say, "Oh, you have a radio voice."
Oh yeah.
Oh, you have a radio voice. I'm sure you've heard that.
Yeah,
a lot.
for sure.
Yeah.
I've heard that for sure.
You don't need the voice only for you to be in radio or to understand radio. You need the skills. Okay, the talent can be there, but if you don't understand, you know, how the entire system works, it's gonna be, because I've worked with people that have great voices, great personality, but they're terrible when it comes to navigating, you know, the system and making sure that.
Who are these guys? Who are these guys, man?
I'm a for my drink. But yeah, I've been around people that are great radio personalities, but they can't really, you know, use the system. And one thing about radio, there shouldn't be dead air. Like, there shouldn't be a moment of silence where you're like,
yeah.
You can't do that.
I could imagine.
You can't. You have to improvise. You have to be like you have to be on script. If the script is done and you're like, I don't know what to say, you need to come up with an idea on the spot. So you need to know how jingle works. Jingles are the things that they play like during your ad break, or when you don't know what to play, like along the music. You see the what do they call it? There's this thing when you listen to radio, it comes in and say, "Oh, you are listening to." Those are jingles.
Oh,
it's like a mini advert. Yeah.
Oh, so if I run out, I can just.
You can just. Yeah, but you can't play it twice.
Only once.
Yeah, like once, maybe in like a few times. You can't really like all the time and be like, "Oh no." Play it, say something. You know, go back to it, go back to advert. And another thing with radio that people need to know is that they're very strict when it comes to adverts. If like a store is advertising with you guys, and then they're saying that the ad has to play at 9 p.m. on the dot. And when as a radio presenter, because you've been talking, you played 9:01, you're gonna pay for that ad. If they paid you guys 30K, they're gonna deduct that 30K from your salary.
Damn, how strict is this, dog?
Radio is flipping straight. Flipping straight.
So, but how do you know you have the radio personality? How did you know at that time?
How did I know? Very good question. So I've always loved presenting, but I've always loved TV presenting, because I think we were introduced to TV when I was younger. You know, radio, I was like, oh for old people. I can't listen to that. Sure. So I can't. Well, growing up, I didn't listen to radio. I knew that I could present. This one time, I was at school, in my high school. And then they were like, I remember it was like after school or something like that. They said, let's play like a TV something, a TV show. And I was like, I'll be a presenter,
Okay.
I just opted for that. I didn't know. And then I just imitated what TV people do.
Who are those?
People like, I forgot Bonamateva.
Oh yeah, she came in with red, man.
When they said action, I was like, I used to do that. And then that's where I saw that I actually have what it takes to be a radio personality. From there I ran with it. I started using social media to actually show my talent from a very long time. Way before TikTok was born. Before we even thought that there will be TikTok.
Where were you promoting? Facebook?
Facebook. Yeah. Like in my high school days, I was on Facebook.
But who's doing radio good for you now, dog?
Oh my goodness. Okay, let me think about it. I love Anilum Dota more than anything.
Beast on the lady.
The personality.
The lady.
Anilum Dota, I love her. Kutsote lady, I loved her as well. I don't know if she's working. She's still working for YFM. Yeah, there's so many for different reasons.
So tell me, though, would you want to do radio now? Would you still want to do radio now?
Flippantly, like, excuse my language.
But dog, you're dying, dog.
What?
Come on, bro.
What?
Everybody says that, dog.
You would say that because you are not to do the podcast. You would say that.
Yeah. So, but what channel do you listen to on radio?
On radio.
Station? Yeah,
I'm YFM 947. Capricorn FM as well. I absolutely love it because Kekorai, I listen to that as well. 7 FM somehow, yeah, I do listen. Yeah, I'm not I don't listen to radio, but I love radio.
So have you gotten paid? How is that radio, like your life of radio, or was it?
Have I? Oh no, I started with just volunteering.
Oh, most definitely. That's what you start like definitely. Yeah.
And I wouldn't say I got a salary from radio, but I would say I got like petty cash.
Yeah,
500,
man.
1,000, and I was like, okay.
That's petty cash for you. For me, it's an allowance. Okay, man. For me, it's an allowance, dog. Not petty cash. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but that's like the petty cash that I got from radio. I wouldn't say I got like a salary. Yeah, no, not even.
So my dog, now dancer, dancing or acting first. But dancing, though, it's like. Dancing, how do you become a dancer? Because I feel like at some point, all of us were dancers. Dog, in your life. Come on, bro, come on.
There's no way.
There's no way,
there's no way.
Everybody, dog. Okay, but
Can you dance?
I cannot, but I used to.
Okay. Are you bad? Like.
Nah, I'm bad, and look at me, Joe. I'm tired of for my ball now.
Out of 10, look like some guys.
Solid 2, man. Solid 2, dog. But that's so much for my ball.
Solid.
Okay. So, but dog, why do you say I'm a dancer? Because I used to dance, but yeah, it was peer pressure. It was because my friend and that guy know how to dance.
Yeah.
I should dance. Surely started like that with you, right?
No. It didn't. I'm not only doing dancing, or your TikTok challenges, that's it. I do different types of dance. I do cha-cha-cha, I do salsa, I do waltz, I do mango groove, I do a lot of dance. Like back at home, I have a group of young people that I'm teaching this kind of dance. So growing up, I used to watch shows like So You Think You Can Dance, and I started teaching them, and then I started attending dancing classes. From a very young age, started doing your cha-cha. I'm actually the master of cha-cha-cha. What do you?
Cha-cha is that one, eh?
What do you? Yeah, the cha-cha-cha. What do you mean? I'm a master of cha-cha-cha. That's something for sure. So my love for dancing started there, grew with it, and then got introduced to the world of social media and content creation. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use social media to showcase my my talent. So whether it's radio, whether it's dancing, whether it's radio, acting, whether it's whatever. So that's.
So, but is it safe to say you are gunning to be a celebrity at the end?
Not really.
I mean, with all of these things you do, man, you're just out there. You're public. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm like.
If the title comes with money, I'll take it. If it comes with money, I'll take it. But if it just comes with fame, I don't want it.
So with dancing, dog, do you get like bookings to go dance?
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, what type of gigs are these?
So I recently worked with Call Her Tato. I don't know if you know her. She was on Big Brother.
I don't want
Tato. Guess what? Okay, I think you guys know her. So she was she was on Big Brother. She's doing presenting, she's acting. She was on the Queen. Was it the Queen, the River as well? She was like, she's big.
Sure.
Yeah. someone that I actually look up to. So she's someone who had a gig for me the other time. We were like promoting her dance studio or something like that.
Oh,
so she wanted to do like a video of 2 people dancing and stuff like that. She called me and I sent my invoice and she paid.
So tell me, though, did you at some point at least have a crew you're dancing with? Or is it being solo and I'm doing my shit alone?
I had a crew. Not a crew like a duet, like a partner. It was me and this girl. We used to, first year, I'm doing my 3rd year now. First year and 2nd year, we went to competitions. We won competitions.
For sure.
We opted for, I remember there was an ice store challenge on TikTok. We opted for that. We won.
Hey,
we opted for things. We won, you know.
Yeah.
It's so sad that her and I, we were no longer together. We parted ways and it was not in a good way, you know. So it's something that I don't really even want to get into.
Where is she now?
I don't know.
Hey, man.
She just decided, let me tell you something, me and this person never fought or had an altercation or anything like that.
It's growing up.
Maybe it's growing up. She just woke up and decided to block me. Block me on all
you did something, dog. Come on, dog. You did something, dog. Come on, bro. You did something.
I'm telling you.
Nah.
There are people who do that. You just wake up and feel like, okay, this person is not for me anymore. You block me. And I'm okay with her because she blocked me. And then there was a point where I saw her in person. I was like, how are you doing? She's like, oh, you look pretty. I'm like, you look pretty too. That's it.
Was she looking pretty?
No, she was.
So my dog, from high school, I'm guessing now you come to Gauteng for ski, right?
Yeah. I did a lot before that, yeah.
Yeah, like, but the acting part, no?
Yeah.
So I'm believing acting part was when you come to school.
Yes.
That's when you said, I want to act.
Yeah. And now, if you ask me that question, like the question, do you still want to be an actor? I'm like, I don't know.
It is what it is.
At this point, it is what it is. Because I thought acting is just they give you a script, you look at the camera, you start doing your own thing. No.
But I think there is a cycle, dog, from you and video, you know, until the acting now. It's a cycle. It's in one industry, dog.
Yeah. I think it's storytelling. It's story. Everything that I do, it's storytelling. Being a radio personality, you are telling a story because you are narrating something and you have listeners. Being an actor, you are telling a story. Being a content creator, a story is being told.
Have you been in any film now? That's cool.
No, not film, but music videos. Though it was like a short story or short drama, something like that.
Yeah. For sure. So wait, she knows the Bova, he knows the Bova guys, Leonardo Mokou.
Yeah.
Dog. So you don't work with him. You say you don't work with him.
I've never worked with him on anything. Oh no, I did. It was not acting. It was marketing. So I'm in marketing as well.
Oh, what don't you know? What? You do everything.
I do everything.
Nah. You do everything.
So I was marketing. He had a film. He has a lot of films.
A lot.
So he wanted help with promoting and marketing and stuff like that. So they reached out because I do content managing for companies as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do that.
Content.
And I get paid for that.
How does that work?
So your company approaches me and say, listen, we are a company, but we need people. We need to like reach audience. Okay. How do we do that? And I'm like, you can use social media. How do we use social media? I come up with content ideas, editing, shooting, posting. All of that, I get paid for it.
Oh, so I come with my wave.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, you see, you have a podcast and you're like, it's not growing. How do I help it to grow? Whatever that I bring to the table, you pay me for that.
As you can see, it's not growing, dog. I need your help now. Hey, try it now.
I'm very excited for you. But yeah, I do content managing for 4 companies now. 4 companies.
How is it going though?
So some I'm getting paid for it, some I'm getting services for free. Yeah. It's like your braces. Yeah, I'm doing that for them and I get that for free.
Oh yeah. That's dope, my dog. That's dope.
Content creation.
Yeah. But yeah, we came here for one thing. One thing only. I came to Gauteng for one thing only, man. This guy, I saw him. TikTok. First time I see this guy on TikTok, man. How many followers now? I'm close to 500,000 followers, my dog.
Yeah, the road to that.
Come on, road to that.
The road to that.
Nah, shut up. So TikTok, when do you start with TikTok?
Why are you laughing?
You know I'm laughing. Nah, I couldn't destroy you, man. Go check it out. So when do you start TikTok?
When do I start? I've been on TikTok, I think, for 3 years now. This is my 3rd year. But I haven't...
Right after high school.
No.
2020 should.
Okay. Okay. When? 2020 or 2021? Yeah, because I didn't like just finish high school and then went to varsity straight. No, I did military training as well.
What? So why didn't you go for it?
So the program was for 3 months. It was character building, and then they said after that character building, if you want, you can continue with it. And I was like, this is not for me. Because I did it in Tabanchu. You remember in the car I told you that we were at Tabanchu. After Tabanchu, we moved to Southern, which is in Cape Town, and I stayed there for like 3 months.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I did a lot before I started doing acting and content creation.
Yeah.
So content creation I started 2020 or 2021, between the two. But then I wasn't as consistent. Like I would post one video in 3 months, one video in 4 months. It's only been from last year where I was like, oh no, I need to take it serious. Started introducing my family to the content as well. You know, people that know me, they love my family. They love my mom, my nephew, my sister.
But I saw your mom is supportive. I saw her in one of the videos.
Yeah, my mom is the best.
How nice is that, man?
The best.
Hey,
the best. The fact that I never had to sit down with her and be like, oh, this is who I am. Let me come out. She just saw me, like from the start, and be like, whatever. So she's the coolest. Even when I chose to do acting, she never gave me a pep talk. Oh, you need to never. She's like, this is where you go for it.
Oh yeah,
so
my dog.
Very supportive.
Yeah. So TikTok. Yeah. 2021.
Yeah.
What makes you open a TikTok account? What makes you
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as I told you, I started content creation way before TikTok was introduced. Meaning that I used to do skits. You know, people that know me, they know my old videos. Because there was this one video that actually trended.
Where can we get the videos?
No, I deleted them.
Why? We should see the growth, though. We should see the growth, my dog.
Yeah, I get you. So I posted the videos on my Facebook. There was this video where I was imitating like Basadi Bakukrekengi, Bazalani types, and that video like trended and people knew me because of that. So when TikTok was introduced, I was like, let me use this actually. So when I got to TikTok, I used to post my videos. I would get like 5 views, 10 views, 1 like. Because I used to.
For you.
Why are you being shady?
Hey guys,
why?
Give us the 5. Just kidding, my dad.
So I used to get like 10 views, 11 views, you know, and I was like, okay, there's something that I'm not doing right. Why? Because I used to do everything that everyone was doing. So I think the key to TikTok or the key to content creation is to be different. I think we hear this a lot.
Yeah, we hear it a lot, man. It's like different. Come on.
And we don't implement it, guys. It's serious when they say be different. So I was like, what can I do on TikTok that no one is doing? I came up with the concept of #TikTokFM. I came up with the concept. I just want to say disclaimer, because people are claiming to, be part of that, but no. I came up with this hashtag #TikTokFM, and then I started doing TikTokFM.
FM on TikTok.
How smart am I?
Okay.
How smart am I?
Okay.
Like, since I can do radio, let me do radio on TikTok.
Yeah.
Started doing my first video of radio. That's when it reached like a lot of views. It was like 10K views. For me at that time,
TikTok.
it was a lot.
TikTok. Okay.
Yeah. At the time, it was a lot.
Yeah,
it was a lot. I was like, what? 10K people watch my video? I took it from that. I started responding to comments when people say, you are born for radio, I would respond to that with a video and say, oh, let me do my links. Started doing links, duets. People would duet my video and do radio link together. That's how I started my journey of content creation.
So, dog, the first video that blows up, Kefi. Like blow up or some shit. People are watching now. People are really watching.
It's also a radio video. I posted a video where someone commented saying we should make this boy go viral. So I responded. I was wearing a yellow and blue T-shirt, and I was doing my radio link. It got like 34,000 likes.
Ooh,
I was like,
so long.
At the time, yeah. I was like, what?
Yeah.
It was crazy. The first video to get over 100,000 views. What? That was like my first viral video. And then after that, I ran with it.
I ran with it, my dog.
I don't play. I ran with it.
For sure. But so as Molokhadi, the new the new content now. So I know Molokadi now. I know you as yeah, for sure. So she was she was never there.
She was never there ever.
When do you come up with this character?
Can you guess how old Molokadi is? Like
Molokadi does a lot of things. 21 years old.
No, I mean like like when I started with her.
Yeah. A good year now.
A month old.
What?
A month old.
What?
I am telling you. We're going to the.
So it's a month old now.
Month old.
What the flip?
Month old. And already like 2 or 3 of my videos they're on meters. Like
yeah, so I saw that. So
yeah.
you got like 266 million views.
Yeah.
Oh, your whole channel.
The whole channel.
Yeah,
really?
Hey man.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's a month old. I recently just started with this content, and it came out of nowhere. So I think the big question people always ask is, where is this content coming from?
Yeah, most definitely.
Ne?
Yeah, man.
So this is like a childhood memory. Growing up, I used to. Like I can leave the former friends dating China. Maybe the problem is with me. Like it's always former.
Yeah, maybe.
Former, but I'm not toxic.
Yeah.
So I used to have this former best friend. Like I grew up with her. So growing up, we used to use this accent every time and be like, "When one's saying a show, such a song." Like all the time.
I cannot believe it here now. I cannot believe the voice is here now.
Yeah. So me and her, everything that I'm doing right now is inspired by her and me as well, because we used to do that and be like, "Hey, said you're a song, every time." So recently I made a video talking about how to hold a wine glass. You know, just a simple video. Guys, I'm not happy with how you're holding a wine glass. And people liked that. And I was like, okay. And in the video I just said Molokadi. It just came to mind because it's a common name.
Yeah, Molokadi. Oh, is it a common name? That's the first time I hear Molokadi.
It's a Bedi name, that's why.
Oh, yeah.
It's very common in Bedi. So it's like Molokadi. And I grew up around people named Molokadi. So it's like Molokadi, I can't hate. Molokadi, I can't hate. They're like, oh, they were laughing. Molokadi. I was like, okay, I can create an alter ego out of them.
Yeah,
let me create a character out of them.
Yeah.
So that's when I was like, okay, I made the first video. Yeah, when girls around their crushes or something like that, where the girl is like, when I go continue, when I go continue. After I posted that, it got like insane views, and then I posted it on my Instagram story. I put it there. And then after putting it there, someone responded and said, this content is funny.
It's crazy.
You should run with it. You know what I said to the person? I'm running with it.
How you ran with it?
Did I not?
You did, my dog.
I was like, you know what? This is the one that I'm
But it's so crazy, my dog. For me, it's like, yeah, you're making fun out of girls, literally. Now you're just making fun out of why, though? Why, though?
I am.
Because people think, okay, Ty is gay, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So what the flip is this?
I'm kidding.
So it's like,
why is he against?
Yeah, why is she against girls now?
Not even. I don't think the mission of the content is to be against.
Yeah, no, not even against, but it's like, come on. Yeah.
But I just want to like put a disclaimer, because a lot of people assume that I'm being against girls, and I'm like, I love girls. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I think the reason why I'm doing this content, and I'm basing it on girls, is because I spend a lot of time with girls. I know what girls talk about. I know what they like. I know how they react. I know how they behave when the boys are around. So I'm literally around girls 99% of my time.
For sure.
Content government if not girls.
Yeah,
crazy. I can't imitate guys because I spend like maybe 1% with a guy, you know what I mean? But I can't I can't imitate you now. Because if I do that, it's not going to be authentic and genuine. People are going to look at me and be like, no, we don't act like that. You know? But when I did the Loradi content, girls were like, and then we do act like that.
No, they do. That's the crazy. They do.
They do.
Yeah, they do, my dog.
Have you heard a girl say, Have you heard?
Yeah. That's the crush, man. That's the crush,
Yeah. All the time. All the time. They'll be like,
so the square face.
The square face also
that plays a role, a big role.
Does it?
Do
I look different from the square face guy?
Obviously, come on, man.
Please. So the square face came from the video that I made Wine. So I was using like a different filter. It's funny as well. Like it has IT or something like that. And I was like, oh, people find these effects funny. Let me use one of them. I came across the big square, and I thought I looked cute with that. I used it, and people liked it. I was like, I'm gonna use it for every video that I make.
So was the gown a part of it, or the gown, was it a part of? Oh yeah, yeah. So when you reacted, then they showed.
You saw
it.
I actually knew that Molchad is big after that video.
Oh,
when people know your starter pack, they know of you.
Yeah,
you know.
Definitely.
So the gown was, guys, everything about Molchadi, besides like the accent and the stories that I'm telling, it's unplanned. Like the gown, the square face. It's unplanned. It's just something that I did, and people fell in love with it, and then I ran with it.
So, but dog, when do you get the time to think of these things? And when do you get the time to shoot, bro? That's crazy, dog.
That's a good question. Where do I get the time to shoot? Because I have school, work, and content creation at the same time. So the days where I'm not going to school, I'm going to work. The days where I'm not going to work, I'm going to school.
Yeah.
So I always make sure that, on a Sunday, they know Sundays are not for lovers. Sundays are for content creation.
It's for work. It's for work, Bob. It's for work, Bob.
For work. So in that Sunday, I would literally shoot like 10 videos or 20 videos. It'd be a karate draft. Helena, more content. More content.
No.
Even when I'm feeling sick, there was a point where I was sick, like sick kitchen flu, and I couldn't do anything. I was just posting. People thought I was okay, but I was not okay. But I was feeding you with content because it karate draft.
Oh yeah,
so,
for sure.
And the stories, they come from childhood.
So my dog, tell me now. It's now need the jingle. What's the jingle?
I also need a jingle.
Drink okay.
Okay.
There was just
You'll come
that's fine. So where are we now? The TikTok.
We're talking about TikTok.
But yeah, my dog. So how do you monetize with TikTok? Because you see numbers. The numbers are there. Numbers are there.
Why do you guys assume that when you see numbers,
there's money? We don't assume, but we would like to hope there's money with those numbers. Even brands type shit, not even TikTok on its own. Brands.
TikTok doesn't pay anyone.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm not saying them. I'm just saying like your collabs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say petty cash, and you're gonna say.
Starting again. You starting again. Yeah.
But it's petty cash. It's like, cause it's, to be honest. So in 2021, 2021, I got into this program by Bicha TikTok Rising Voice.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was wearing the video on. I'm not wearing it. Yeah. So the Rising Voice, we had workshops where we would talk to the celebrities, your DJs in play, your Mishali, your different like creators. So we would talk to them, and then they would tell us, when you guys work with brands, this is how you should rate them. You should. How? If you have 10K followers, this is the money that you should rate them. So with the followers that I have, those brands that I'm working with, they're paying petty money.
But you have a lot, bro.
I have a lot. For the numbers that I have, a brand collaboration for 15 seconds video has to be more than 10K. Has to be 10K
but
upwards.
It's not like that.
It's not like that. Unless with international collaboration. I've had 2 from international. They were not. They were not big, but they were like, I think the max since I started content creation. And the one thing I love about international collaborations is that they don't negotiate. If you tell them that I charge 5K, they'll send you that 5K. Sada, if you say I charge 5K, I'm paid 1.5. And then another time broke.
Bro, you're like, hey, man.
Mara, video 15 seconds, Mara. You don't give it 1.5, which is, I think, something that we shouldn't do. Because the more you take the prices that they give you, it's going to go like that over and over again. People are going to come to you with their prices. And when you tell them, they're going to be like, oh, no, let's negotiate. So we're not going to feel like we negotiate over and over. So, nah. But I do monetize from TikTok. I wouldn't be doing it, I think. If I was doing it through brands, I think also the lifestyle changes. You get, dude, I do my hair for free. I get makeup for free. You get braces for free. Like your lifestyle changes because of content creation. So you get.
But do you think if you were in Limpopo with those numbers, would you get your haircut for free? Would you get braces for free? If you are not in Gauteng?
No. And I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because first, I used to do my hair back at home only. Like if my hair's messed up, I would wait up until I go home and do my hair to this barber. So he knew that I was like big on TikTok. I used to be. I had 100K followers then.
That's big, dog. That's big.
Yeah.
That's big, dog.
So he knew that I was big. So I told him that we can do a collaboration where I promote your work, you do my hair for free.
Sure. No, yeah.
He's like, what are you saying? What are you saying?
I need money, dog.
I need money. You know?
Yeah,
so
good.
with this one, back on with the side, they approach me. Like they come to me and be like, can we work with you? I'm like, oh no, I'm already working with, but can you squeeze me in? I have literally 3 makeup artists. The first one, the other one is in Joburg, the other one is in Pretoria. So the first one, and I told her, oh, there's a girl who wants to do my makeup this time. Are you okay with that? Cool. The other day I get the one from Joburg. I also want to be your makeup artist, you know? So people are fighting for you this time, but back at home it's, I don't know.
So though, you say you have a manager, right?
Yeah.
What does he or she do for you?
So, here's the reason why I'm here right now. Right?
He's the reason you are here right now.
Because you approached me and I was like, let me talk to him.
Oh, yeah.
So if he said no, I was not going to be here.
Oh, thank you, dog. Thank you, man.
And he's pretty much new. So here's the reason why I'm here. He's like, okay, so what he does, he makes sure that my reputation on socials is managed. Like, I don't just post anything and anything, you know? I think all the videos that I post when I'm at group, you're going to see them on my story. I can't post them on my TikTok. Because there was a point where I posted this video. I'm even ashamed to say this. So I went to the toilet. I put my phone on. You see how the toilet seat is. On top of that, and I'm busy peeing while I'm recording a video. Okay. And I posted the video on TikTok. They didn't really see what's happening, but they saw that I was peeing when I was in the toilet. So such things, that's the manager's job to be like, no.
Oh, no, remove.
Or get into my account and be like, no,
fuck that shit. Yeah.
They see comments, they see, and they also pitch my brand to other brands. They go to you and be like, oh, you have my waist? Yeah. I have a person who has this number. Let's work together. We promote for you. You guys do this for us. That's his job. You know? And he's let me tell you something. He's not my, so he hasn't signed anything, right? He's my manager with just saying, right? I get it. But we're still going to go through a lot of meetings for him to be permanent. And because I want someone who's going to take me places. I can go do one place. I think I can actually grow Mulkhadi. You know, I want to be bigger.
She's going bigger.
Do you know Mugelings?
Mugelings, no?
Banele. There's no, you don't know. Do you know Mugelings? Banele, guys. Mugelings.
The TikTok?
Yeah? Yo, are you even on TikTok?
Hey, man, I am. I know Andy Logima. I know that
Andile,
one. Yeah, I know that one.
He's bigger than Andile. TikTok, TikTok the waiting chamber Mugeling. The very same. Mugeling has an apartment and a car right now because of TikTok. What?
Mugeling, oh, you're Banel.
But he's known as Mugeling.
Okay, fine. So, dog, tell me, dog. Now you're telling me about the comments, dog. Tell me the worst comment you seen on your channel. The worst, dog. Some shit. Now you're breaking down after that.
I'm sorry. I just want to find this because and I told him I'm gonna forget. Don't you know this person?
No, I don't.
You don't?
Oh, I've seen the face. Have
you seen the face?
Yeah, I've seen the face.
You have, right?
Yeah.
That's Mugelings is big. So he's one of the people that I look up to. The worst comment I've received was before I got my braces. Where they were like criticizing the structure of my teeth. I'd be like, oh, close your mouth. Oh, don't smile. Oh, look at that. Oh, you know? And it used to like hit home because I was like, oh, I'm ugly. I need to like get braces, but I can't afford braces. Look at God.
Hey man, look at God, my dog.
Look at God, you know? Yeah. The worst, another worst that I've got was, I don't know. They usually come from my sexuality, and it's old. Like
now it's like man, you're 24, right? Now it's like
it doesn't even anyway.
Yeah, there's
like,
nothing you can say.
You I'm not.
Yeah, there's nothing you can say.
After that, what do you say? But the worst was about my teeth, and that was it.
So, but dog, who inspires you, or what inspires you, dog, to wake up every day and grind? Yeah,
my family. My family. I'm not from a very comfortable background. You know, I'm from like we are okay. We are okay. We don't sleep with an empty stomach, but at the same time,
we're changing that. We're changing that. My dog.
You get me?
Yeah.
That's the main point why I keep on going, because I'm like, I can actually get money from content creation.
You can.
So I can create a career out of this. So I'm gonna do it for my family, for my mom, you know, for my people as well, and for myself. I think I need to change the narrative that people have about social media or media or art as a whole, and be like, you can actually become great with what you're doing. So yeah, but I think with content creators, people like Mugelings, I look up to them, because I'm like, okay, you did this while you come from this place, and I'm not saying he's coming from like a very bad place, but if you come from the hood and you're making it, you my G, you know, I look up to you. So there are so many people for different reasons.
So, but so you wake up every day and grind because you want to change your family's life.
Absolutely. The status, the lifestyle. I want my mom to be like, I want to buy my mom a car. You know?
Yeah, but you tell me, what's the ultimate goal, though? Ultimate goal.
Ultimate goal.
What's the ultimate goal, my dog? Because
ultimate goal, I would say, is to be able to live soft. That we get a little soft. Take my ass on the yacht in Dubai. That's the ultimate goal. But I think the goal with what I'm doing is just to become bigger and better and be wealthy and not ask anyone for money. You know, it's so nice when you just eat your money and you're like, this is my money. I have a lot of money, you know. But with content creation,
I would not know it. So my bad. My bad, guys. I would not know that one.
But the ultimate goal with Molokadi, or the content that I'm doing right now, is to make sure that Molokadi grows even bigger. I want to do outside broadcasting. I want to do collaborations with other content creators. I want to be known. I want Molokadi to become a phenomenon. I want Molokadi to be in people's mind and be like, Molokadi. Like right now, my street recognition has grown. Like I can't literally move without anyone saying, yeah. And when they see me, they know the phrases.
You're the popular guy.
Yeah, and be like, do you know that voice? I'm like, we're not on scene.
So you can just do it on the.
I can just sit on the spot, literally. And I've realized that they have like their favorite phrases that Molokadi says. So I would want to do T-shirts where it's like, when I think I'm playing, when I'm born, when I'm going to I want to do that. I want Molokadi to be a brand on its own.
For sure.
So that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm working towards.
So tell me, my dog, in the past few months, what have you learned about yourself?
Can I just say, you are a great interviewer. You are.
Thank you very much.
You are, dude.
Thank you
You
very
asked
much.
the right questions.
Thank
Not
you
my
very
body
much.
count.
No, we don't need that. We don't need that. But you can tell us if you want.
No. What's the body count? No. So the question was,
in the past few months, what have you learned about yourself?
What have I learned about myself?
Yeah.
I've learned that I'm actually smart. I've learned that I'm actually smart. And not book smart, but I'm just smart, you know? Because I realized that I have done a lot with content creation that not a lot of content creators are doing.
True.
The fact that I became a content manager at the place that I'm working at is crazy, because no one could have done it.
Too much, yes.
You can use the numbers and be like, hi, can I please promote your business? And then they pay you for that. So I'm actually a genius for thinking about that or thinking of doing that. I'm smart, and I've also realized that I'm actually impatient. Like I need, I'm those people, like I want instant gratification. Like I want gratification now. And it's a bad thing. I need to leave that. I need to understand that your success takes time. Like a jaha, guys. Like,
it takes time, man. It takes time, man.
Yeah, eventually you'll get there. Yeah.
So, but tell me, when you go back home, are you the popular guy in the streets when you can go to the back home?
Let me tell you, sir, ever since Molokadi was created, I didn't go, I went home but nobody saw me because I was there for a gig and then I left the next week. No one saw me. So I'm actually going home on Monday for the first time since Molokadi was there. I really can't wait, dude.
Hey man,
I feel like someone needs to roll and like, how are you? I'm here.
How nice.
You know,
how nice.
I can't wait because when I go live, I see comments, come back home, we want to see you, this, that. And also, people have been supporting my sleepers business as well.
You have what?
A sleepers business.
Hi. Welcome to the pie. He does everything, dog.
You know, I love money. I love multiple streams of income more than anything. So, remember I said I'm smart. I'll tell you why. I saw that I'm having numbers with Mokhadi. I went live and then I was showing people what I bought. I bought slippers, those emoji slippers. Yeah. And people were like, where did you get them? I saw so many comments. I was like, actually, I'm selling them. I did that. I was like, actually, I'm selling them. Yeah. After that, I did my math. Okay, if I'm getting them for this, I can sell them for this, market them like this, do this. Now, I started like 2 weeks ago. I've made so many orders. People in Eastern Cape have ordered. People in Northern Cape have ordered. People in Free State, so many different places. And I use Pepexi to deliver those things. It's crazy. It's crazy.
That's dope.
So yeah.
That's dope, my dog. So then, from now going forward, what are we anticipating from you, from Mokhadi, you know?
Yeah.
In the next 3 years, let's say 3 years. In the next 3 years.
3 years is a long time. But
let's take it two. Yeah.
Okay. 2, you guys should expect a lot of collaborations with a lot of big content creators.
Like who? Give us.
Smoky Mirror.
I know that one.
Smoky Mirror is Shakira. I don't know if you guys know Baby Girl. The one who.
Yeah, I know. Like, but I'm doing it sometimes. I know.
That is like a good friend of mine. So
I would like him on the show too.
Really? No, talk to him.
I'm like everybody on the show.
Yeah, everybody should come to the show.
Everybody.
Yeah, I was talking to him. I was like, listen, I need to do a collab between our alter egos, Mokhadi and Baby Girl. Let them fight about something, and people will watch that.
I'm watching that one.
You see how like creative I can be with content. So yeah, I want to work with big content creators and do collaborations. You guys should also expect me to work in one of the biggest radio stations. Working towards that.
You're calling it, Mato.
Other things I think we'll just see. God will just choose what time they come.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey, so man, the light is gone, my dog. So my dog, so people from my hometown are watching now, man. So probably new fans. So what do you have to say to the people, man? Your people and the new people. My people, I would say.
Your people as well.
Yeah, for sure.
I think the first thing I'll say, go to Kellerat. Dude, I am truly grateful for the love and support that these people have shown. Like, whether it's from your page, my site, all over the world, I see people from Botswana supporting my content.
Oh, that's dope.
It's insane. So I am truly grateful and appreciative of this love and support. And yeah, I think they are the reason why I'm still singing. They are the reason why I have the content Mokhadi. And the reason why I keep on going. So
really nothing without
truly appreciate that. So much.
For sure.
Yeah.
So my dog, where can people catch you, my dog? If you want bookings, if you want,
Yeah. MCing, appearances, dancing, all of that. If you want to book me, you can send me an email, which is titus.kidiboni@gmail.com. Or you can find me on socials. On TikTok, it's @Titus_Mokou, or you can search Mokhadi.
But who gave you Kidiboni, dog?
My mom.
How, dog?
Don't you say my mom? My mom, yeah. But
dog, you grew up as you are a boy. Kidiboni is the whole same, dog.
No. We have guys who are named Kidiboni.
What's wrong with Limpopo? Yo.
Kidiboni Kibanyana.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, most definitely.
No, my mom saw a lot about me, so she was like, just like Kidiboni. So yeah, I think on TikTok it's Titus_Mokou. Instagram Titus_Mokou. Facebook I just started, so I deleted my old account, so I'm just starting. It's Titus_Mokou.
Yeah, go down, man. And a shout out to Shares for making me this, man.
Oh yeah.
There's some other lady
this
called
is
Shares.
So dope.
Yeah, man. A shout out to Shares. A shout out to Stick Hold, man. You'll get her chance. Yeah, and yeah, man. She can do a whole lot, man.
Really?
She's so creative. She's from Kronstadt, though.
Really?
Yeah, that's not where I come from.
Okay, no, we should talk me and her.
Yeah, you know how I'm working the numbers, man. Please do subscribe, man. Please do like, please share. And yeah, man, till we meet again. From Ty, JEFF. We love you guys. We out.
Why you boys on by my way? Wait.